Since applying values to your daily activities, the heart of Schedule to Win, I'm going to show you the difference between Schedule to Win Basic and Pro versions by first looking at an income statement. I broke down this income statement to the simplest form. Generally, you will see the sales or revenue at the top, followed by the direct cost, which is made up of your direct labor and material cost, which will show you the gross profit. After applying your overhead, shows you the net profit. In the basic version, we will only be tracking your sales, and I'll show you that shortly. In the Pro version, you will also be tracking sales. The difference is here that as you're setting up your projects, you will also need to enter your material costs or any other costs that are associated with that project other than your labor. Your labor will be set up at the beginning of your company profile, and you will need to set your labor rates with each of your employees. At this time, you can decide if your labor burden is added to their labor rate or if you want your labor burden to show up in your overhead. When you set up your overhead at the beginning, you will be asked if you want your overhead to be dispersed throughout the entire year or only working days, and we'll show you that here shortly. Now let's take a look at the basic version. As you'll see as we start off, there's nothing showing up on the dashboard and there's nothing showing up on the days of the week because nothing is scheduled for the week of April 4th. Let's click, drag, and drop the Williams project in, and you'll see the dashboard instantly change and the values change down below. If we go through and click, drag, and drop the crews in here, it does not change the dashboard because there's no values associated with them. Now let's take a look at the Pro version. At first glance it might look the exact same, but if you look closer, up here at the dashboard you'll see a lot of red numbers, and that is because we have overhead that's been applied to each and every working day throughout the year. Another place to see this is down here at the bottom of the screen, where you will see how much money or profit is being made or lost each and every day. Another way of looking at that is your break-even point per day. And the way this company is set up with the overhead that has been applied is showing that you need to make roughly $1,800 a day of profit just to break even. So if we go up here to your projects and look at the Williams project, this is the same project that we used in the basic model. And if you see or remember the difference, in the basic this was a value of 9,500. In the Pro version it's showing 7,500. The only difference is we have $2,000 of material costs that are associated with this project that are not showing in the basic version. So if we click, drag, and drop the Williams project in, you will see instantly the dashboard changing. And as most companies, you can't just schedule one crew a week and make a profit. So we're going to go through and add the Adams project in here as well. You see now we're generating a profit for the week, not quite yet for the month or for the quarter, but we can have a lot more weeks to schedule. The other thing that you'll see in here as we start to schedule and resource our crews, this number changes again. It will change up here and it'll also change down below. So we'll just kind of keep going through and scheduling them, and as you notice as we schedule them, the numbers keep changing. So as we schedule in our projects, we're adding revenue similar to what we saw in the income statement. When we schedule our resources, our people, we're adding direct labor cost, which is then being calculated with your overhead, which is all showing up here in your dashboard, showing you exactly how much profit you're making per week and per day. That is the main difference between Schedule to Win Basic and Schedule to Win Pro. Schedule to Win Basic is showing and tracking your sales revenue, and in the Pro we're tracking your net profit each and every day.